Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro, where we have doctor-recommended Bible study. No MSGs, no GMOs, no antibiotics used in the creation of this Bible study. It's just 100% Bible, and that's good for you. Today we're looking at verses 154 and 155 in Psalm 119. Here again we have more requests. The psalmist began with requests yesterday. Consider mine affliction and deliver me. Today we continue that theme of request. Plead my cause and deliver me. So we go back to the deliverance again. Something has happened. We have something that's going on that he is very concerned about. And then we have the first quicken request. So he's asked to be delivered, for his afflictions to be considered, that the Lord would plead his cause. And then he says, quicken me according to thy word, which is not unlike what he said up there in verse 153, I do not forget thy law. So he's pleading, he's asking, God, consider my afflictions, deliver me according to the law. I have not forgotten your law. That's why I am able to come and stand before you and make this request. Plead my cause, deliver me, quicken me according to your word. Again, I'm coming before you not because I'm anything or I have anything or any righteousness of my own. I stand in your presence making this request because your word says I can. So do this according to your word. Quicken me. That is, give me life again. Revive me. This is that prayer of revival. Plead my cause, deliver me, revive me. Again, ladies and gentlemen, could we not just take this straight into our prayer closet? Plead my cause, deliver me, quicken me. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Ah, the wicked. So here we're going to find out about his affliction, aren't we? We have the wicked here in 155. We have it again in, not the wicked, but we have his enemies mentioned in 157, my persecutors, my enemies. In 158, we have the transgressors mentioned. And so we know now why he's praying this prayer, consider my affliction. Because he is surrounded. The wicked, the persecutor, the enemy, the transgressor, they're everywhere. And apparently they have attacked him. So again, we find ourselves in the same situation. We can go before the Lord with the same request because we too find ourselves in the midst of a wicked generation, persecuted on every side. Enemies abound to the church. Transgressors are running loose today because of the looseness of our society. There's only one group that loves the Word of God, and that's the church. I do not forget thy law. I love thy precepts, he says there in 159. So we're not a part of all the other mischievousness that is happening in culture. No, we come before him because of his word, because we love his word, because we've hidden his word in our heart, and we're praying his word, and we're asking him to quicken me, deliver me, plead my cause, consider my affliction. Well, this is just beautiful. Salvation is far from the wicked. Notice that. Salvation is far from the wicked. Why is that? Because they're wicked. If they were to turn, salvation would be near. And remember last week, we talked about that lovely little dichotomy there in Psalm 119 verses, 145 through 152, where he talked about the drawing near of the wicked and the drawing near of the Lord. Remember that? So it made a draw near sandwich with the psalmist. And here we have the salvation is far from the wicked, but they could draw near to the Lord if they would, but they don't. They don't seek his statutes. So while the psalmist is not forgetting his law and coming before the Lord asking according to the word, the wicked are far from him, and they don't seek the statutes. Join me again tomorrow. We'll look at verses 156 and 157 here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.